Good evening, everyone, and welcome to SGN, Some Great News, our first broadcast of some great news and some great stories we would love to share with you. I'm Michaela Harrington, the host of SGN, here at the Boys and Girls Club of Dundee Township. While we've had to change and adapt, the kids and families of Dundee need our help now more than ever. We're socially distanced, but that hasn't stopped us from bringing our community together, giving our kids a place to go and a path to grow. One of our newest programs is the High School Impact Center. For our kids in grades 9 through 12, Will helps run the Impact Center. Let's take a look.
What we do here is when the students come in, engage their interests, try to see what they're good at and what they're not good at, and help them explore some career options, help them explore what their gifts are and their talents through different programs that we do here. We have a culinary kitchen, so we have a cafe area that has a culinary kitchen that we cook at least 2 or 3 times a week with the youth. We also have a creative arts lab. The creative arts lab is where we do lots of painting and different creative things that they just want to kind of explore. We do a lot of sewing and things of that sort. With our tech lab, we teach them Microsoft suites. We do robotics, we do STEM, and a lot of gaming type things as well. With our build lab is where we kind of really get our hands on. We have a program that we started this summer, which is called Impact Cycling, where we got a lot of bikes donated from the community. We bring the bikes in, we assess them, and help rebuild them. Then we have our sound studio. Our sound studio is where we do mixed beats, and they can sing, they can record, they can rap. And right now with this pandemic, it gives them a sense of belonging.
That's great news. Our reporter Christian has talked to 2 of the kids participating in the program.
Thanks, Michaela. I had the chance to get an interview with Julie and Michael. Here's what they had to say.
My favorite thing of coming here is waking up in the morning and knowing that I have somewhere to be.
What I really like about the programs is how much creativity you can have, and I like robotics because I like coding, so robotics, I like to do the coding aspect. Same thing with the autonomous vehicle, I like doing the coding and the building.
Rumor has it, with your help, they'll be adding a new state-of-the-art game room. Now that's great news. Stay tuned for the updates. This just in, we have more great news. A big thank you to our donors and local restaurant owners. Working together, they were able to deliver meals to families out of work. One of the owners is Maria Terry from Blue Roots.
All of us really need to step out of our little world sometimes and understand that I have 2 beautiful children in a lovely home, and not everybody has that. They have struggles, and sometimes it's that simple meal, that simple, genuine mentor that helps them and creates a better community. I love cultivating that atmosphere in my kitchen and in my restaurant of giving and taking care of the community.
Working with a number of other volunteers, as well as several restaurants within the community, we delivered meals on a daily basis, every day of the week, to families throughout the Carpentersville area.
And now to our next story. What happens to kids when their parents are working? Schools are virtual, and when so many of our kids don't have internet access. Well, we've got even more great news. In August, the Boys and Girls Club of Dundee Township opened 8 distance learning centers. The DLCs are for students of all ages. And after the school classes end, the center stays open till 5:30 with after-school programs for the kids.
It's an amazing feeling to make these connections with the kids and for them to know that there's somewhere for them to go and somewhere for them to feel safe. A lot of the kids, specifically from here, we see struggle at home or are always out on the street when they're not here. So for them to be able to come here and to get food and get that programs that we provide, get that space and get that positive support, it really helps benefit them. I think a lot of them were missing out on the social interaction with others during the pandemic or during the quarantine. So they're all very happy to be able to be out and be somewhere else besides their house.
We also help the emergency care workers by providing a safe and fun place to care for their kids. Christian was able to interview Ellen from the Northwest Hospital.
Thanks, Michaela. Here's my interview with Ellen.
Directly under me, staff members from surgery who brought their children to the ECC, and were so thankful and so pleased and so happy with all of the things that their kids were being able to do, to just being somewhere other than home. and they still provided more activities and snacks and just camaraderie and friends that they weren't getting at home. It really filled a need for the children as well as the staff.
I'm Christian reporting for SGN. Back to you, Michaela.
That's great. We are providing a safe haven and place to learn. Before we end the first edition of Some Great News, our team has a message for you.
Thank you for your support.
Everything that you do.
Because of you, I have a place to go.
We love you.
And thank you for making our community a better place to live.